This past offseason for the Yankees was either going to go really bad, like nightmare bad, or it was going to go real good, no in between. Aaron Judge was a San Francisco Giant for 7 minutes, and for those 7 minutes, things were looking real bleak in the Bronx. That is until Judge actually ended up signing back with the Yankees, something we should have just expected all along. So that was step number one. You can't be losing Aaron Judge, not if you're the New York freaking Yankees, and they didn't. So Operation Keep Judge in a Yankee uniform, check. First baseman Anthony Rizzo is sticking around for at least another year, so two of your best hitters in 2022, one in which of course was the best in baseball, were staying put. Good. Now what? Well, you still have the same team assembled, the one that got their doors blown off by the Houston Astros. Again, solidifying the Astros having ownership over the Yankees franchise. So, what now? Well, the Yankees went out and got a really good starting pitcher, perhaps the best one out in the market in Carlos Rodon to join their rotation, and a lot of people are now deeming this Yankees starting rotation the strongest in baseball. Garrett Cole, Carlos Rodon, and Nestor Cortez as your top three is straight up filthy. The signing of Rodon was something this team really needed. Rodon had a fantastic 2022 season with the Giants. He's had an overall great career barring some injuries, so Yankees fans had every right to be pumped seeing their team dish out $162 million to the lefty. So Rizzo, then Judge, followed by Rodon, with Rodon being the biggest addition to this team heading into 2023. The Yankees have a great roster. They have a really strong starting rotation, a bullpen full of good arms, and as far as the lineup goes, obviously Judge and Rizzo, followed by several others who have the potential to go off, like Giancarlo Stanton, DJ LeMahieu, and Gleyber Torres. I'd say the Yankees should be the favorites to win the American League East again, with the biggest obstacle in the way of that potentially being the Blue Jays, at least in my opinion. I can see the Jays finally taking that big step forward and really challenging New York for that title. But regardless, at least for the Yankees, none of that matters. Over 60% of my watch time is from non-subscribers, so make sure to hit that button along with the bell for notifications. If you are a part of the Yankees organization, whether you're a player, coach, front office person, or whether you're a fan, only one thing should matter to this team. Championship number 28. The Yankees as a franchise have lost their way over the last decade or so. They've made the postseason a bunch of times, but have yet to even make it to the World Series, yet alone win it since they won it all in 2009. For me, I think the down spiral of everything really started back in 2017 when the Houston Astros' dominant run that's still going on today began. The Yankees are a storied franchise, famous or notorious, however you look at it, for beating up on every team, spending the most money, winning the most games, and winning the most titles. Nobody stood in their way. Starting in 2017, the Astros made the Yankees their baby. Since that year, the Astros have been able to kick them, bully them around, tell them how it is, and there's nothing the Yankees have been able to do about it. I know a lot of you may bring up the cheating, but it's been reported and also talked about as well by players and coaches across the league that tons of teams were doing something illegal, including the Yankees. And even if cheating is why Houston won in 2017, they weren't cheating in 2019 or 2022, the next two times they took down the Yankees. It seems as if no matter what the Yankees do to get better, the Astros come out on top. I mean, hell, they literally said screw you and took Garrett Cole away from the Astros, only for the Astros to pump out other Cy Young contending starting pitchers, eventually face Cole in the ALCS, and score 5 runs off of him, including 2 which came off of the bat of Chas McCormick for a 2-run bomb. The bottom line is, keeping Judge is great. Adding Rodon to your rotation alongside Cole and Nestor is awesome. But with where things currently stand, none of that matters. What matters is beating the Astros and winning the championship. It's hard to take the supposed big bad Yankees seriously when they just fold in the playoffs every year. Since 2017, they've either gotten eliminated by a division rival or Houston, with Houston beating them 3 times, going 12-5 in the ALCS over that span between the two sides. I mean, the Yankees shouldn't be the Minnesota Twins. Sorry, Twins fans. But the Twins are a team that is almost scientifically proven at this point to just not be able to beat the Yankees in the playoffs. Ironic, I know, the Yankees are the team that always smacks the Twins around come playoff time whenever they make it, yet the Yankees have now turned around and started to make it a habit to get dusted by Houston in the playoffs like they do to the Twins. So, what am I getting at here? Well, this is a big year for the Yankees. I mean, every year is a big year for them, but 2023 is in particular. They have a whole lot to prove. As of right now, the Astros are still built better as a team, and there's no reason to think they wouldn't bully the Yankees out of the playoffs again if the two met in October. If the Yankees go out and have a great start to the season, I mean, things are just clicking on all cylinders. Hell, let's say the Yankees go out and win over 100 games along with the AL East title for the second straight year. If that happens, it doesn't matter. All that matters for the Yankees and for their fans is the Yankees getting to the World Series. And in order to do that, they'd probably have to face Houston again. So, as spring training starts up and the Yankees field yet another good roster, the true start to the season won't be until later on. A team like the Astros can have more fun. They've won championships. They've taken care of business year after year as of late. And I'm not saying they can be complacent and not hungry for another ring and be fine, but they don't have that heavy weight on their shoulders. They don't have the impending doom that awaits them if they don't win it all. The Yankees do. So, as the season starts and moves along, the Yankees will do whatever they end up doing. But for them, there is going to be that weight on their shoulders. There will be that impending doom that awaits them if they don't win it all and or beat the Astros. There will be added pressure. It may not be felt throughout like summertime, but it will be there. The Yankees have to take a step forward this year and make it to the World Series in order for 2023 to have any sort of improvement, because if they don't, it will be a failure like all the others.